India is bracing for another currency note exchange program 7 years after its controversial demonetisation drive. Now, that exercise led to a sharp economic slowdown. The central bank is pulling its highest value 2,000 rupee note out of circulation. The governor of the Reserve Bank of India is downplaying comparisons with the 2016 move, saying it will be far less disruptive. But the announcement has triggered alarm bells about the country's financial stability. The currency note exchange begins tomorrow. People will have until the end of September to get rid of their 2,000 rupee bills. Economists say the move may push some consumers to buy precious metals and real estate, giving a temporary boost to Asia's third largest economy. But there are also concerns that a 2016-like disruption will take place. At the same time, banks are preparing for a rush of customers depositing notes. The exercise is expected to lead to more than $12 billion being added to the country's financial system. For more, Ishan Garg reports from New Delhi.
People have until September 30th to deposit their 2,000 rupee notes in the banks. It's unclear what happens to those who are unable to exchange them for lower denomination notes by this deadline. The governor of the Reserve Bank of India has clarified that despite the withdrawal notice, these notes are still legal tender. This is in contrast to the 2016 demonetisation exercise, when the government declared 500 and 1,000 rupee notes invalid in a shock move. There is still debate over the benefits of that exercise, but it did lead to a cash crunch in the Indian economy, as 86% of the currency in circulation was banned overnight. The 2,000 rupee currency notes were then brought in to replenish currency circulation. Officials had said at the time that the ban would help the government fight corruption, smuggling, as well as terrorism. But critics say that none of that has happened. They instead argue that the 2,000 rupee notes actually made hoarding cash a lot easier. Officials have denied these allegations. The central bank says the upcoming withdrawal of 2,000 rupee notes comes as part of its clean note policy. Under it, the bank routinely exchanges soiled notes for fresh ones and aims to keep counterfeiting at bay. According to India's central bank, 2,000 rupee notes now only account for about 10% of the currency in circulation, and that they are not commonly used for transactions anymore. As such, officials believe the withdrawal will have minimal impact on economic activity. Governor Shaktikant Das says that the lenders have ample currency reserves to replenish the supply of notes, as fears started mounting about another cash crunch. Analysts say that the banks could actually now see their liquidity improve as people rush in to deposit their 2,000 rupee notes. But opposition parties say that this move will only cause a lot of pain to the hundreds of millions in the country who may have to queue for long hours in the sweltering heat to replace their notes. Ishan Garg, CNA, New Delhi.